the two athletes in the blue swimsuits that we're going to be looking at in the middle of the pool. Those two are the fastest two. They have been the fastest two across all the heats and semis so far.
So the women's final underway here in Lievin. It's going to be an epic swim this, Vicky Holland. Take us through these opening stages.
It's almost off the dive, isn't it? Straight away we saw Zuzana Michalikova and Cassandre Beaugrand get almost half a body length on the athletes that they were racing next to. They both got such speed, especially in those first 50 meters, but over a 200-meter race they can really back that up too, and those two they're a whole body length ahead of their closest competitor right now.
Yeah, it's the battle of the swimmers at the moment, because both of them look very, very good as we approach the 75-meter mark. Neck and neck, it has to be said, between Beaugrand and Michalikova at the moment.
And then on the far side of the pool, we've got Jolien Vermeulen, but again, she's got that tough lane draw. She's in the very outside, so that is the slowest place to swim. You're facing having all that water wash off the wall and back against you. And on top of that, she's got an athlete, I think that's Nora Muir, right next to her, so she's almost on her hips, which will be slowing her down just a little bit as well.
Yeah, we should mention, as you would probably expect, this is a temporary pool, so the sides, certainly on the edges, obviously at the ends where they're touching, are firm and solid, but on the sides they are moving. It's a very, very impressive video of the time-lapse of that pool being made.
It's also a really difficult pool to swim in general, because normally in a pool you have a black line to follow along the bottom, and you have a T at the end of the pool, and also on the edge of the pool as well. So as you come in, you can sort of sight off that. They have a really faint line on the bottom of the pool and nothing on the end, so there isn't really a T to follow. When I did this race last year, I found it really hard to sight the edge of the pool and know when to turn. So that's something that just makes it just a little bit harder again.
And turning so often as well.
Vermeulen's put in a cracking last 50 meters,
she has,
because she was
she?
considerably behind Michalikova and Cassandre Beaugrand, and it looks like, after I spoke about how she's got the hardest place to swim, she's proving it doesn't matter where you put her in the pool, she's going to come out at the front.
So this is fantastic to see. Beaugrand has not had it all, or she has had it all her own way so far today, but she's been absolutely challenged out of the swim. Vermeulen actually leads them into this first transition zone. Beaugrand in second and Michalikova in third.
Yeah, now up until this point, every time we've seen Cassandre Beaugrand get on the bike, she's taken a lap on the whole field. We saw Michalikova do that as well in her semi-final. They haven't got the same level of gap right now. There is the three of them though, so if they can really press on now, it's got to be a swift transition, then they could get away and make a little pack of three.
Beaugrand gets away well from the first transition zone. She's out in front. Vermeulen maybe had a problem there.
Yeah, that wasn't fast at all from Vermeulen, and she was right in the mix with these other two athletes, and now she finds herself on the bike in about 7th position, so that's really cost her. And again, it just highlights the value of transitions in this level of racing. Her opportunity to be in a breakaway 3 has just disappeared because she didn't get transition right.
Mark your cards as well. Kasia Shah, she is excellent on the bike. She was 14 seconds behind coming out the swim, but I would bet that she will be able to catch up here and make her way near or near enough to the front to be a factor come the run.
You're absolutely right, and it is actually the other Swiss athlete at the moment, Nora Muir, and she's putting in a phenomenal effort to try and catch up to Cassandre Beaugrand and Zuzana Michalikova. So it could be a different 3 than we expected out onto the bike, but it could be a 3 quite soon. She hasn't even put her feet in yet. That shows how hard she's going. She hasn't had time to actually take a moment and put her feet in. So it will be, she'll be getting less power transfer through her pedals by not doing that, but she would also have to freewheel and stop pedaling for a couple of seconds if she wanted to. So there we go. At that moment, she's just made it on to the back of that pack. So we've now got the race split almost into 3s. We've got a 3 at the front, a 3 chasing behind, and then another 3 behind that.
Beaugrand on her new bike for this season. It's gold, and it's pretty good. You should check it out on her Instagram. It's got Cassandre Beaugrand written on the top, Olympic champion and world champion. And in times of strife, when she's struggling on the bike, she can look down at that and go, do you know what, I've got this.
Yeah, hopefully it gives her a little boost as and when she maybe needs it.
And And actually there, she's happy to let the others take the lead and to do a bit of the work out in front.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, those three athletes are going to be better off if they work together. It's exactly what we saw in the men's final with those three athletes. They shared that lead and it paid off for them. And these three athletes will be thinking exactly the same.
They certainly will. So it's 14 laps in total, 2.8 kilometres on this bike part of the leg.
Now those four German athletes in that chasing pack, and they are gaining. They are coming closer and closer. We're only halfway through the bike leg now, and it's Lena Meissner on the front of that group, followed by Nina Eim. We've also, of course, got Laura Lindemann in that group as well, and it looks like they're going to get within range of them. They're getting pretty close now. Yeah, 5 Germans in the final. A tremendous showing from Team Germany here in Lievin. And Beaugrand is taking the initiative slightly here. She's split away from the pack. I mean, absolute hats off to Cassandre Beaugrand. She's an athlete that has never been renowned as being the strongest on the bike, but I know it's something she's worked incredibly hard on for the last couple of seasons to remove that sort of tag that came with her, that she was the swimmer and the runner and not a cyclist. And she's just showing it here again. She's gone, no, you're not having it that easy. You're not catching up. I'm going to put my head down and go again. And yeah, I absolutely take my hat off to her for having a real dig like that. She doesn't need to. She's thought of as the best runner. She could be saving her legs right now, but she's not. Yeah, you mentioned her running there. We've mentioned it already today, but she set a new French record in the 5K. So she will feel very, very confident she's got what it takes on this 1 kilometre course to do amazing things in front of this French crowd. All right, so we're nearing the end of the bike leg. Gemur out in front at the moment. Beaugrand there in second and Mikalichkova still in third. Yeah, that chase pack behind those now only about 20 to 30 metres behind them. So we've only got 2 laps to go on the bike. But it seems like any second now we're going to be one large pack of 9 athletes. So I just counted them correctly. 9 athletes are all going to come together as they head into T2. Yeah, it's so quick here. It goes by in a flash. And it's quite easy to lose track of where these athletes are. But Cassandre Beaugrand knows she's at the front. She started to unstrap her feet from her cycling shoes. She gets off the bike and makes her way into this second transition zone. She did really well there. She put herself back to the front. She wasn't on the front with half a lap to go, and she moved herself around the outside as she undid her feet, took her feet out of her shoes. Smooth transition from Cassandra out onto the run first. That's what we know that she's capable of. She's always super slick and smooth in transition. And she's saying now to everyone else, if you want to take this from me, you've got to come after me. Yeah, she is certainly setting the pace here, Cassandre Beaugrand. As I mentioned, the first time really she's been challenged in the race today. Across all of today, I should say. She's got Vermeulen there just for company, right tucked in behind her. They've only done 1 lap on the run. They've still got 4 to go, but she's putting in a really good account of herself. And of course, in third place, that is the figure of Laura Lindemann. Now, we expected her to at least be close to Beaugrand come the latter stages of the race, and she is still just about tacking onto the back. Yeah, do not discount her, because she did exactly this in the final last year. She wasn't leading at any point apart from when it really, really mattered, and that was in the closing stages where she took the win. Yeah, Cassandre Beaugrand has just started to gap those girls now. She's put her foot down just a little bit. She's got such a beautiful, rangy stride. It doesn't look like she's sprinting, but she's running away from some absolutely classy athletes here. What do they have to answer to this pace from Beaugrand? What can Laura Lindemann, last year's champion, do? What can Vermeulen of Belgium do? Do they have an answer? Right now, I would say it's looking unlikely. I mean, behind them, we've got Annika Koch, who looks to be making a bit of a breakaway from the group she was running in. But she's only got a couple of laps to run if she wants to get herself onto the podium. And Vermeulen is the one who's looking to start to struggle. She's going to have to hold on if she doesn't want to get caught and have that bronze medal snatched away from her. And actually, right here, that's Beaugrand lapping Mikalichkova. They were neck and neck in the swim. But that just goes to show what an amazing runner Cassandre Beaugrand is to catch up like that. I mean, right now, this isn't a contest. Cassandre Beaugrand has shown time and time again the class of athlete that she is, but she is racing against someone who is thought to be the best in the world at this distance of racing, this super sprint format, and she is making it look easy. She has taken about 50 meters out of her already. Absolutely unreal.
This is a masterclass from Cassandre Beaugrand. Every single person here in Lievin is up on their feet. They are cheering their French hero home. There is nothing that's going to stand in the way right now of Cassandre Beaugrand and being the champion here in Lievin. She goes round the final corner. There's tricolor flags everywhere you can see. And she will take the win. Cassandre Beaugrand wins here in Lievin. Oh, there she goes. She paused over the finish line. She takes the tape. Lindemann comes home in second.
And it was Koch who ended up getting that bronze medal. She overhauled the Milan just on the last lap there.
What a run from Koch at the end.
I mean, if anybody ever doubted that Cassandre Beaugrand was the best in the world, if anyone ever doubted that she was going to turn up this year and put her foot down and show her dominance once again, I think she's just silenced them.
So confirmation then of the results. Beaugrand finishes in first place, Lindemann, last year's champion, second, Annika Koch of Germany in third, and Vermeulen of Belgium in fourth, ahead of the two Germans of Nina Eim and Lena Meisner.